Come on. Chop, chop. Oh, we're gonna dig into this one?
You gotta loosen the shoulders up for the night anyway.
Half stretch. Stretch, shoulder stretch.
Titty twerk on that beat. Titty twerk on the beat. Titty twerk on beat, bitch. Yeah. With them big booty freaks, yeah.
It's a habo shop. It's a habo rock. It's a habo rock. Hey, what it do, cousins? It's your boy Benny Hundreds. I'm with my man, TheFunkIsReal. What it do,
What's happening, baby?
Welcome to the village, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it only takes a couple people to start a podcast, but it takes a village to raise one. Let's get it! We back in action. It's been a while, you know, so we want to catch everybody up, let y'all know what we've been up to with life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
What you been up to, young hundos?
I've been up to a lot, man. Shit, it's been a year since we done recorded. I moved away, actually, a year ago. I moved away from the Triple D to Dallas.
Dallas.
That's Dallas. And
Oh, by the way, let's show the audience, our fellow villagers.
Okay, this is where we're at. This is where we're at, okay?
I keep pointing at the camera, nigga. I'm looking right at it, man.
We have Dallas here, and we have Gondar here. We have Ethiopia. Dallas, Ethiopia. And then we have Stadium. We bring the world together. Go Cowboys. You know, I had to represent. Hopefully my man signed a deal. Because we don't want no problems, Zeke. We trying to get this Super Bowl. Quit playing games. Let's get it. That's all.
I miss you, Z. Come back.
No cap. You know what I'm saying? No cap. But yeah, man, you know, it's been a minute, bro. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be working with the family again, back in Dallas, back in the Triple D.
Welcome back home, by the way.
I appreciate that, man. It's been quite a journey.
Bro, where you been, dog? Because I know everybody knows you ain't been in America.
Around the world. I moved to LA around this time last year. Quit my job June 28th. I was on a plane June 29th. I was gone! And now I'm back. I went to LA. I linked up with my brother Cal Banks. Shout out my brother Cal Banks. And we was working on some music things. And then spent about 5-6 months out there. Then went to Ethiopia. And wasn't sure I was coming back, but I came back.
I didn't think you was coming back.
In all honesty, I knew I was coming back, but nobody thought I was coming back.
Nobody knew you was coming back.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there for a month. It was more like 5. And then, yeah.
Because when I went out there,
yeah,
I thought it was a wrap when I saw you out there.
Because I was in the mix. Shout out my brother Nate Enzo. You know what I'm saying? We was out there together. You know, we we cooking up. We got this thing going, this diaspora homecoming thing we cooking. And it's going to take, it's not no quick thing. You know, you gotta cook it slow.
It's like making thudge or thala. You know, you gotta let it ferment. The process.
At first we thought it was gonna be like gunfo. You know, as soon as you throw it in there, you gotta.
Yeah, just beat it.
But nah, we had to.
Hold on, do that motion again.
Fuck you, man. All right, but yeah, man. So. You know, we had to slow cook that motherfucker. I don't know what type of shit you be doing like this.
Oh, no, that didn't look slow. Look like you beat the shit up out there.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't never seen nobody.
They do. I had gunfo this morning.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. She beat the shit out that whatever. She ain't do that, but she did that.
It's more like, but whatever, man. But yeah, man. So we was out there cooking up. We threw some events, you was there for the pool party, for the drip.
Bro, I was there for the rooftop party.
Yeah.
And it was super lit.
I appreciate that, man. That was, you know, shout out my brother Nephew Kasu as well. Fiesta, what they call it, Fiesta business group. It's just a coalition of heavy hitters out there trying to put some shit together.
First of all, you know, it was my first time in Ethiopia. So going out to the club, to the rooftop party.
Yeah,
that was the first time I ever experienced well, you know, if anybody's ever been to like Ethiopia or lives in Ethiopia, you're familiar with like the power outages, and I'm sure it's probably like that in different areas as well. But they have these frequent power outages out of nowhere. Yeah, and I remember at the party, everybody's having a good time, everybody's throwing, and then like the power would go out, right? And nobody flinched, nobody hesitated because everybody was well aware like that just happened.
Yeah.
People just still having a good time. They dancing, still on beat of the song that's not playing.
Yep.
I'm just like, shit, all right. I love this place.
It's normal, man. It's normal, bro.
We
like,
teach them that no music clap.
Yeah, people, we carried that on after you left. Yeah.
No, I know I didn't make that shit up, but hey.
You brought it to Ethiopia.
I brought it to Ethiopia. Yeah. So now if you ever in Ethiopia hear people do that, no music. No music. That's because of your boy Funk and Benny. Okay, so don't be acting brand new when you on IDs and you doing, oh my God, I can't believe you guys know that.
That started with the village. We brought the village to the village. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, so it was dope, man. We was able to get a lot of stuff done. K-Meta came out. We threw like a DJ festival. Nebu came out. Ross Nebu came out. Was able to put some stuff together for him. Shot a video out there. It was productive. Like, to be quite honest, bro, I had no intention on staying there that long. The reason why it happened was after the initial plan of a month, really I wanted to get like certain things done. Yellow card. For people who don't know what a yellow card is, like an origin card. It's kind of like a green card here, except in theory, the equivalent would be if only Native Americans could get it. Meaning you have to have lineage to Ethiopia to get the yellow card, right? So you got to prove your lineage. So thanks to you, you brought my birth certificate. My mama linked up with your mama, family ties, gang. You know what I'm saying? Got her the birth certificate and you brought it out and you didn't come out till like February, March?
Yeah, I came out in February.
Yeah, so I had to stay in order to get that done. And I wanted to be out there when you were out there. And then when you were leaving, I was actually considering leaving. And then Nebu also hit me up. I actually got into like a crazy accident out there too, which maybe you just want to chill out for a little while. Matter of fact, that's an interesting story too, actually, because you got to be aware when you go to Ethiopia, or probably when you go to that side of the world in general. But, what you take for granted here, it's not always there. Like sidewalks and shit. It might just be a big ass hole in the sidewalk. And it's funny, but hey, if it wasn't for these God-gifted reflexes that I have, it would have been over for me. But long story short, I walked into like a gutter, basically. Like, imagine.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. How they have them they're like cut into the ground.
Yeah.
And there's no cover.
Exactly. We have the gutters here on the curbside, but we have the rectangular concrete slab that's over it. Well, sometimes it's just not there. So I literally walk out the cab. It's 9 p.m. or something. And I turn and I take a step. And I just walk smooth in. The first thing that make impact was my knee. Bang. So then I turned and my knee's still kind of messed up. So I turned, like reflex, just like turned me horizontally. And it kind of just scraped up my whole right side. I still got it looks like a tattoo on my ribs. So I kind of look like gang. Right. Yeah, but it's just...
You got stripes on your ribs.
I got stripes on my ribs, you know what I'm saying?
They call your ribs Tigger.
Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? But luckily I caught myself. That was what I meant by them God-gifted reflexes, because if I wouldn't have I literally caught myself like this low into it and had to push myself back up, and I couldn't walk for like a week. Luckily, I played ball like my whole life, so I was used to being bruised up. So I literally just sent my man Nebu to the pharmacy. He got everything I needed. I bandaged myself up. I got pictures, you know what I'm saying? We may edit it in. It was pretty bad though. But so that sat me down for a little bit. And then Nebu hit me up, said he was coming out. So I went to stick around for that. And then we flew back together. So it ended up being from 1 month to about 4.5, 5 months.
That's it.
I know it seemed like a long time.
I was like, you've been gone for 6 months.
Yeah. I left December, end of December. Like literally, I got there the day before New Year's Eve. So like the 30th, Thursday, whatever that Thursday was. And then I got back end of May.
The only American celebrating New Year's over there.
Yeah, it was lit. I had to put on my IG Live. I don't know if you saw it, but it was lit.
Yeah.
It was lit.
For people who don't know, the New Year's typically on like an Ethiopian, Eritrean calendar is what, 9/11?
Yeah,
which is awkward.
Yeah.
And we're in America celebrating because, they're like, 9/11 was a tragedy.
Yeah.
So for us, while we over here, people are like, yes, remember the fallen. This is so fucking weird.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm mourning in the morning and then I'm turning up in the evenings.
For sure. But they celebrate West or the rest of the world's New Year too out there.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they don't celebrate in the same way.
Yeah.
Like it's not like the more cultural or like, traditional celebration that they do for Inkutatash, which is like flowers and all sorts of other shit. It's just like Same thing we do here. Turn
I
up at midnight, get fucked up.
I bet you they celebrate Chinese New Year's too out there now.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's the year of the dragon one day, man.
Yeah, it's mad Chinese out there, bro.
Boy, I saw the Chinese flags waving. I was like, what?
Yeah, bro.
I was in rush hour.
It's wild, man. But it was a good time, man. But it's definitely, I'm definitely glad to be back. You know what I'm saying? I still got ties that I have to go, things that I still got to do out there, things I still got to do in LA. Still trying to push this Abishai's in the music industry agenda. You know, that's like a big thing for me. That's more
getting there, man.
Yeah, bro. We really are. And I just want to build bridges, bro. Like I don't really care so much about money and music. I just care, but obviously the artists need to make money. So that's where I come in, is I try to put things together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's it, man. What you been up to, dog? How your year been?
Man, since the last time we've shot something, I've become an American.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Citizen.
I got a whole passport. I traveled the world, baby. I was out. Like, don't even ask where I'm at. Just check where I'm at online, and that's where I probably gonna be. So
I ain't never seen nobody travel like you did, bro. As soon as you got that passport, you was gone.
Bro, I couldn't leave the country for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Right? Since I've been here. And once I got that passport, man, it was like freedom. You know what I mean? I was like, I was like, I'm out of here, dog. It's like, yo, I got the wings. I had the I had the luxury of having a flight pass. So I was on the first thing smoking to God knows where.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like you said, I had the chance to go to Ethiopia. So I did my pilgrimage.
Yeah.
That was my biggest thing because, I've never been to Ethiopia. So for anybody who has any connection back to their motherlands, right? Whatever you are, it's always a special moment when you can go back to where you're originally from, where your parents are from, to see where your history derives from, right? And really get to walk in the same footsteps as your family members and such. Yeah. So that was a beautiful thing. And then while I was there, like you said, I also got my yellow card. So I'm a full on Ethiopian American, for real. I'm a real ass African American. All you people who just be claiming you African American, you never even been to Africa. You just some black folks, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, because I personally wouldn't want to be called something if I was never there. But that's just me. That's a whole nother conversation. But my niggas know what's good.
It's funny. We actually stand on two different sides of that. Actually, I feel like if you got certain level threshold melanin plus, you African, bro. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
I don't care.
We all come from Africa. Even you white folks with freckles. Yeah. Come from Africa. It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
You can't trace it right now. But I swear to God, go get your lineage. Yeah. You're gonna have some traces of Timbuktu up in your blood, my nigga.
Yeah, bro. Actually, more than likely, it's somewhere near us.
Oh yeah.
Low key.
What they're using like shit from from East Africa now, and like
they say Ethiopia has the most diverse how would you say, blood? Basically, they want to start doing more testing. Like instead of using the white man as the standard for vaccines and stuff like that, they want to start using the Ethiopian as the standard, because the Ethiopian blood has. I mean, it makes sense because we're the origin,
it makes
right?
sense.
It's like it relates to more. It blew my. It's something.
Even the fact that somebody would want to use white anything, don't give me no white man blood.
Not the blood, but what do you base vaccines off of? What do you base all these medicines off of? Is how they react, and mostly they use the standard of the white man. Yeah. But they're saying the more diverse blood,
they cause more of the illnesses. They cause more of the viruses,
all the chicken pox and all the pox,
smallpoxes,
all the pox,
all the bad boxes.
They even took Tupac.
That's another story.
Yeah, man. But we back now, and it was great not only getting together there, but.
Oh, hold on. The big question I already know. People who listening right now, they're sitting there like, hold on. So where the fuck y'all? Okay, we understand where the fuck y'all been. Why the hell y'all left? Where y'all go? What's been going on? Hold on. This ain't the same podcast from a year ago. What is going on? I know that's the question that's probably being drawn right now in people's minds, listening and watching.
So it makes sense to say that, right? So
here we go, Benny. What's going on today, Benny? What's happening?
What's happening today is it's a combination of us coming back together. I would say I would say it was around the soccer tournament, where it was the first time that me, you, Abel, Mr. Professor AMX, all were like around each other again.
Actually,
And
in the same spot at once.
yeah,
You had been gone for so long.
exactly.
You know.
I had been gone, and then there were times when you and I were together. There were times when you and Abel were together, and there were times when me and Abel were together. But it wasn't a time when all of us were together. And between that and just all the people who were getting on our ass, for lack of a better term, for not having something going on, it just made sense that we brought something back. So, yeah, we come to the table and we said, let's do it. And then the main idea, which is something that I mentioned at the beginning, which is that, you know, it really does take a village, man. And it's not just going to be us. It's going to be a lot of what our people give us, a lot of the reactions, the engagement. So it just made sense, man. Call it the village. And then we build our own damn village, eh? Look at this beautiful village you have. And that's it, man, because it takes a village.
The villagers, man. And that's the beauty of it, like you were saying, because being in the environment like the soccer tournament, as everybody's probably well aware of, I feel like a majority of people who are Habesha, I feel like even if you're not Habesha, you got a lot of Habesha friends, you've probably been in a soccer tournament. You know, when you get there, it's an environment where, because, you know, and nowadays everybody's connected through social media. So everybody has that connection. And a lot of times, the first times you're going to see each other and run into these people that you're familiar with on social media is the soccer tournament.
Facts.
Right? Yeah. So once you start coming across people, you get all those questions. You get all of those people coming up to you. What's going on? What happened to the podcast, man? When y'all bringing the show back, man? What's happening? What's the updates? And then, like you said, man, that's just going to light a fire under people. And finally, we all in the same room. Hey, man, I'm getting tired of asking what the hell's going on with this. Let's just do something. And then again, like you said, the villagers form. And the beauty of it is now that this is back, it's like we starting on like a fresh slate.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a rebirth. It's like a resurrection of something.
Yeah.
You know, it's a whole new look. So we were able to take something at that moment and it inspired for this to happen. People think this wasn't in planning that long. We just that fucking cold and good at what we do.
Facts.
When we put shit together, it looks like we've been putting it like for months. Nah, this was like a few weeks, a couple weeks of planning and proper preparation. But that's how cold we are, and that's just a test of our skill and ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm riding our dick right now. God damn it. I'm riding the shit out of this bitch. I look like Meg Thee Stallion on our own dicks right now, okay? I'm in my bag and I'm in his bag and I'm in his bag too.
All right, you see me, I got new shoes. Bow. Yeah, man.
Like a bitch.
Yeah, bro. And so, you know, that's what brought it about. And then there was the rest of the madness that is the tournament, which is...
First of all, City Boys up one. Better ass.
Yeah. It's a 21 skunk, actually, in my opinion.
It's a villager boy summer. It's a city boy summer.
Let's get it.
I'm going to tell you right. Okay, every time we go to these soccer tournaments, it's always funny. It's always funny to me now because of how it's, I guess, evolved.
Yeah.
The whole concept of why we go to the tournaments, right?
Yeah.
It's to, before the social media, it was to, I'm going to go. I get to see other Habeshas that I never see.
Facts.
And then I could possibly find my future wife or I could find my future husband.
Yeah.
And nowadays with social media, it ain't nothing but a big ass catalog. So now I'm over here looking through this big Instagram catalog like, man, what am I going to find for the night?
Yeah. Facts.
What is going on tonight?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what the soccer tournament has turned out to. It's a savage situation, but it's not savage. It's a mutual understanding.
I feel like it's like the Habesha version of Vegas. It's like what happens here stays here.
Yeah.
Yeah, except it don't. Just stay there. Kind of just like Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Depends. It depends what stays there.
If you doing it right, it should just happen there. Yeah. Stay there. Move on. You know what I'm saying?
And it's really dependent on people because at the end of the day, I always tell like, I have guy friends and I have girlfriends, obviously, right? And then, those are, the mentality in both aren't always going to be the same.
Yeah.
You know, with guys, sometimes they're kind of immature about situations, so they can have a hot boy summer in the soccer tournament, but then they don't know how to keep a player moving forward and just keep a good relationship. And, you know, she got the same mindset as you. You ain't got to be that. You ain't got to be like, oh my God, it's that girl again. I got to hide when I see her Saturday that you ran into Friday. She know what it is. She don't want to see your dumb ass either. She trying to go over there and fuck with them and them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, them and them.
Them and them. That sound like a real ass. I was trying to
Yeah, exactly. I was like, them and them.
Hold on, you know my cousin?
Yeah.
You know my cousin, them and them?
It's funny though, because y'all Habesha women be getting down and trying to act like y'all don't. But the tournament is a perfect example.
Chill, bro. Habesha women don't cheat. That's all cap.
Super cap. Yeah.
Super cap. Come back here, cap. Super cap. Super cap.
Yeah, man. But Habesha men don't cheat though, for sure.
Black men, Habesha men.
Yeah, black men.
Honestly, men of color just don't cheat. I don't even know what the fuck cheating is.
Why would we do that?
I was in college for 8 years. If I cheated, I would have got out in 3. So I could already attest to you that I don't cheat.
Wow. That's so nice contextual fucking gray area you just put there. But yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you gotta paint a picture for these clueless ass people. I told you I always wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah. The key to going to the tournament is to go into the tournament with an open mind.
You gotta go into the tournament like you own a soccer team. Like you about to play. Like you going out there.
You better get in shape. You gotta go in there and turn up a little bit. You know, you gotta have your abs right. You better hit the gym for a good month before. Because it's a lot of us out there.
First of all, you gotta be in shape because it's a struggle just to get your ass to the front of the line and get inside. Because at the end of the day, what people don't realize, it's not about who you know, it's about who knows you.
Facts, man. I've been trying to tell people that my entire life, bro. They be like, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Incorrect. You could know or think you know as many people as you know. It ain't about who you know.
I know a lot of people.
It's about who knows you.
You think Jay-Z know me? I'd have a fucking job at Rock Nation right now. Smacking Rihanna upside the head. Get it together. You're fucking up with the notes.
Get back with Chris. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hit that one out.
Yeah, it's about who knows you, man. For sure. You don't think that would be a good idea? No, maybe not. I don't know.
It wasn't a good idea in the first time. It's probably not a good idea the second time.
Bro, they could have been J and B, man. They could have been, man.
Hell nah, now they in and out.
They just out of there.
They out of there, dog.
He really out of there.
Bro.
But him and Drake is cool now, so that's nice.
Light-skinned folks, they gotta stay together.
I always wonder, like, well, how would that beef even maintain itself? Because they ain't finna box.
Honestly, they not finna box. I
feel like
they should.
I feel like Chris probably got the hands more than Drake do, but Drake is like twice that nigga size as far as like muscles is concerned.
Yeah.
So it's kind of even, right? You got quickness versus strength.
I assume Chris Brown is like a ninja, right? In the way, because
he'd probably be hard to hit. He'd be on some Floyd Mayweather shit.
He could kick a nigga ass is what I would think.
Yeah. I really think Chris got them hoes. I ain't gonna lie. I really feel like he'd had them. Plus, them niggas in VA a little crazy, bro.
Nah, they all, first of all, I've noticed this about niggas from the East Coast. They are very like sensitive, emotional individuals.
Facts.
They probably gonna get mad at me for saying this, but y'all some emotional ass niggas. Y'all know it is. Y'all know it's true.
What can you do?
Look at all your emotional East Coast people. Chris Brown, Wale, Chris Brown,
Wale.
Pusha T gets sensitive at times.
Yeah, Pusha T snapping though.
Honestly, I love all of these celebrities.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, East Coast niggas definitely be all up in they emotional bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want no smoke either. You know the funny thing is, we calling all these Virginia folks East Coast people.
But they really Southerners.
They really Southerners.
They the top of the South.
They the top of the South.
And that's probably why they so mixed up. Because they got the Southern shit.
Identity crisis.
Yeah, yup.
Okay, with y'all, this is Virginia people. Virginia.
Like, fuck them niggas over there from Dallas. It's all right, bro. It's all right.
Like, little country bumpkin ass boys.
At least we own our shit. We know who we are from the great state.
The great state of
Triple D, Dallas, Texas, Lone Star. Hold on.
So, even with so now I guess going back into the Villagers podcast.
Oh yeah,
right?
That's why we here. You're right.
So, what can people expect, Benny Hundreds?
Man, they
interviewing you today. He's he's on the hot seat.
They can expect. Everyone should expect us to take on a lot of shit. To be honest, as far as conversation that people wouldn't necessarily have. I'm already getting hit up on my Twitter for some shit I done said today. Just like, I want to be personally more opinionated about real shit that people ain't talking about in our community. And our community, actually, this is a very big important thing, is our community, we are, as you mentioned before, we are the definition of African American, right? I feel like. Meaning, of course, we're Habesha, we're Ethiopian, the two of us, we represent
two cultures.
In many cases, more than just Ethiopia, but two cultures, two distinct cultures, which is the Habesha culture and then the American culture. And so I like to tell people that we are like translators or even ambassadors to an extent. Like I'm gonna have my people who are not Habesha watching this show, and they gonna have a lot that they can relate to and a lot that they learn about our culture. And there's gonna be plenty of Habeshas who watch this show who gonna have a lot that they can relate to, and then some stuff that they may learn more about themselves or about some stuff that they didn't know about being Black in America, because we are that too. And so this village is it's really perfectly fitting as a name, in my opinion, because we're taking on the entirety and we're inviting everyone to our village. And that's the idea, in my opinion. Could I have said it any better than that?
Honestly, there's no reason to try to even say it any better. I think you hit all the points.
What can I say? It's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, this man right here, the best when it comes to elevator speeches. This guy here, I swear to God, I can't sum up shit like he can. I'll just say it to you with 100, like, you know how Twitter, you need like 150 characters?
Yeah.
I need at least about 300.
Yeah.
He need at least about 85.
I put it like 85 characters.
You know what I mean?
You know,
this the man right here. This is the guy who writes the synopsis on on the iTunes.
Oh yeah, break down the whole album in like a paragraph.
Please limit to 100 characters. Benny, here you go. Write this shit real quick.
Yeah, man. But real talk, bro. I just want to represent as many people and invite as many people to the conversation, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's the idea, man. That's the village, and that's what we're looking to do. You got anything outside of that you're looking to get accomplished? Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Man, so what I'm excited about, like you said, this with this new podcast is it's limitless into where we're gonna go. For a lot of our previous listeners who are joining back with us, what you saw there is you can expect it here, but you can expect it 10 times over. It's crossing cultures. It's not just going to be a Habesha-based platform where we just focus on that anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we're more than just, Habeshas in America. We are American at the same time, and we have so many connections.
Say that shit, boy. I got my passport.
I done got my passport. I'll be bragging about that shit. I'll be saying I'm American any chance I could get. I'll be ready for somebody. Boy, when I was in Ethiopia, we got pulled over at a random stop. I said, man, I'm about to whip out my passport and slap the shit out of somebody. That's how privileged I feel now that I'm an American. I just feel like I can do stupid shit in other countries. Like I can't get ASAP Rockied.
Yeah, you sure will, nigga.
Like I can get my ass tossed in the box.
Nigga, what?
And not sent home to America. Yeah. Get humbled real quick, right? Like I forgot where I was. But the beauty of it is we're taking it, we're crossing different lines. We're crossing, I guess, country lines. Like, at the end of the day, we are Habesha, but we're Africans, we're Black, we're Americans. It's kind of funny. I seen something on Shades of Injera not too long ago. Shout out to them. I seen something where it was somebody like a poem where it said, I am such and such. and every place you are, you identify something.
I posted that. Yeah. It was basically like a specific place within.
Like I'm from Dallas.
Yeah.
Or I'm a Texan.
Yeah. Or I'm an American.
Or
I'm black.
I'm an African.
Yeah.
I'm an Ethiopian. I'm a whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then you go, I'm from Addis. I'm hot and like it just starts going straight into more. Be
as specified or as general as it needs to be.
Exactly.
On context.
And the good thing is we're not gonna. The beauty of what the Villages is like he said, a village is a collection of a different it's a diverse group of people, a diverse makeup of individuals. Mm-hmm. So the beauty of it is it's not just going to be Habesha based. Of course, you're getting everything through our perspective, which is that lens. Yeah. But at the end of the day, our lens carries so much more than just that. Yeah. We have so many non-Habesha friends. We have plenty of West Africans, South Africans, Central, North, Asian, Hispanics, such and such, such and such. At the end of the day, first generation people in America can relate. Yep. Or really first generation people in any place can relate.
Exactly.
To anybody that's foreign.
Exactly. That's really the greater point that I was getting at, which is like, what we deal with as first generation Americans is a thorough, it's a concept that applies to way more than just us. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's going to be Mexican Americans, Indian Americans, all sorts of people who can relate to what we have to deal with, and then even people who may not even necessarily be able to trace their lineage. This is an invitation to the village, It's like, come be a part of something, or maybe it inspires you to go learn more about yourself. Either way, I'm excited. I think this is going to be great. And yeah, man. Welcome to the village.
Welcome to the village. And that's the beauty of this. It's inviting for everybody. Everybody can get to be a part of this. Everybody can feel welcome into our village. I wish I had dabo right now. I would break bread. I would give you some. If I had coffee, some bunna, I'd pour you. I'd drink. If I had gursha, I'd do this. And if you told me no, I'm going to yell at you. What do you mean? One is not going to kill you. You need to take this one.
Then he takes the first one?
And then I'm going to force you to eat this one. And then I'm going to force another 2, 3, 4, 5 more down your fucking throat. Because that's what the fuck we're going to do the rest of this podcast. You like how I got very aggressive there, but I bring it back and I keep it real natural because, 65-35, he know what I'm talking about.
I'm 60-40. I ain't as good as him, man. I'm only 60-40. He's 65-35.
My man said, I like your pink shirt. I said, chill out, bro. This is salmon. I said, relax. Don't be trying to play me in my salmon tea, okay?
My bad, dog. I had to learn.
This is for my pescatarian hoes.
Boy, you're retarded, bro. But yeah, man, that's where we at. Just wanted to give y'all a quick, intro to what we're doing. We will be back with more, obviously. Should we tell him who our first guest is?
I think we should. I think we should just give him something to marinate on.
All right, so we definitely gonna come.
We've been gone long enough. We can at least give him something.
Yeah, so we'll be back next week, and we will have Jonas Burhe, aka Lost Lyrics 96, or
you big stupid dummy.
Yeah, you dummy. We're gonna
big dummy.
The young phenom, already low key Instagram legend.
Legend.
And so we're going to have him in here and we're going to get it started right, inviting him to the village. And then from there, we just going to get it going. And yeah, man, I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, man. Well, for that.
Our cousins and fellow villagers have something to look forward to.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Consistency is the key, bitches. That's what we're going, that's the motto of the villages.
Consistency is key, for sure.
With a K.
Well, welcome to the village, and we will see y'all next week.
Dang. Peace. Suck it easy.
The fuck out of here.
The Villages.